goes to Chris Brown. Chris Brown is not here tonight, so I'm accepting this award on his behalf. Excuse me, chill out. But I want to tell Chris, thank you so much for making great R&B music. And I want to tell him, thank you for being an incredible performer. I'll take this award, bring it to you. I love you. Congratulations. And congratulations to all the nominees in this category.
Star Child, I never
seen the sunshine like this.
I never
seen the moon glow like
hey yo, I never
seen the waterfalls like this.
I never
seen the lights up like this.
I never.
For those who don't know, over the weekend, they had the AMA Awards, where Kelly Rowland had to shut down haters and silence the people that were booing Chris Brown over his wins at the AMAs. Chris Brown was the winner for favorite male and R&B artist, and as soon as Kelly Rowland mentioned his name, you could hear a sound of boos in the crowd. But Kelly Rowland shut that down quick by thanking Chris Brown for his contributions to music. Even though he was a no-show, Chris Brown took to his social media on Saturday and said that the AMAs canceled his Michael Jackson tribute, but never explained to him why they canceled it. And that's why Chris Brown was a no-show for the AMAs. And that's a shame. It's a shame for a plethora of reasons. It's a shame for one, because where's the explanation? What did Chris Brown do, right? It's a shame for two, because he was giving a tribute to Michael Jackson. And we know Chris Brown haven't been in media. He haven't been in the media. Chris Brown has been kind of like low-key. We haven't even heard a lot going on with Chris Brown other than that little basketball tournament thing that he does. Is the reason the same as everything else? We're going at certain people for things they may have said in the past, and we're trying to put our foot down, trying to put on our foot on their neck. We never know, people, but we have to connect the dots and see, wait a minute, now y'all getting too crazy up out here with what y'all doing. And that's why rapper The Game, he had to express his frustration. And he said in his frustration that it was a lack of unity among hip-hop and R&B artists following Chris Brown's cancellation at the American Music Awards performance. He said that Chris Brown was unexpectedly canceled. And Chris Brown also said himself on his own Instagram on November the 19th. And it was crazy because he was doing a full-blown Michael Jackson tribute to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Thriller. But the AMAs scrapped his set at the last minute. See, that's when this thing gets serious. When they scrapping it at the last minute, what's going on? And The Game was pissed about it. He was pissed. He said, when we allow them to do things like this, it shows that we have no unity, and they're going to always be able to do this to us. And I'm paraphrasing, but I'm going to give you his words, which you'll see right here on the screen. He said when they pulled Chris Brown's performance from the AMAs, all hip-hop and R&B artists should have declined too. They should have declined as well. He said, but we'll never be that unified, and that's why they keep and will always use us, suck the culture dry, and disrespect us in our faces and behind our backs as well. Was he right? You're damn right he was right. They will always use you and disrespect you because they know that you will not unify. Because you can't say when they was booing him at the AMAs that it was Europeans only. No, it had to be some of us too as well, male and female. Don't want to unify. You got to get a brother his props. He is one of the greatest performers. He falls right up under Michael Jackson, if not right there with him. Jacquees and Drizzy also came to Chris Brown's defense in the comment section. But according to the game, every rap and R&B artist should have stood by Chris Brown when news of the cancellation broke, when they pulled him from the AMAs at the last minute. That's why he said what he said. Jermaine DuprI even took to his Instagram and came to Chris Brown's defense and warned black people that black music is in trouble after he seen what happened to Chris Brown. He said if the American Music Awards canceled Chris Brown's performance, then that means they canceled the 40th anniversary of Thriller, which means they canceled the Michael Jackson tribute, Black Music, We in Trouble. He also added the caption, "Remember that I told you, Jermaine DuprI." Remember that Jermaine DuprI told you, people. So that's what we definitely going to remember. But the way things stands right now today, people, we know that we should unify. Every time we pick up and get a momentum, we keep dropping the ball. We got to stop making it a moment and make it a movement. Fellow R&B singer Tank also came to Chris Brown's defense. He said in the Instagram video, "We need a reason. You hire our brother Chris Brown, you send him through rehearsal, he created one of the most epic performances ever, and then you canceled it. You pulled the rug out from under him and all the hard-working people around him, and you're the one that hired him." Meanwhile, Boosie Badass told Chris Brown, "Don't sweat it, don't trip. You're a real one of the best to ever do it." Boosie Badass tweeted on Saturday, "It's sad how they do you when you're alive, but if you pass, they glorify you as the best." Shaking my head, bro. So you see, family, it's a lot of shit going on out here, and we have to definitely pay attention to what the hell is going on out here. When they running around here pushing the envelope on people, we gonna move y'all around like we want to, like y'all some chess pieces on the game board. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta take what people are saying. We gotta take what we saying, and we gotta take this shit to heart. Because if you don't unify, whether it's in music, whether it's at your job, wherever you at, if you don't unify, they're gonna always be able to use you and disrespect you in your face. So it's up to us at the end of the day. What the hell are we going to do? Are we going to keep living in the moment, or are we going to make this shit a real movement and move hard? In my opinion, we have to be on a movement. That means at all times, anytime disrespect is being used on one of us, we all coming to the forefront and make y'all feel that fire. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely have to, even if I don't agree with your stance, but I do agree with right and wrong. If you're in the right, I'm going to stand with you. I don't have to believe in your stance. I don't even have to like you, but you're right, because we righteous people. So we have to do what's right. And like I said, and I'm going to say it again, we have to stop living in the moment and live in the movement. We have to always be on the move. Always be ready to stand and fight, because if you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. And also at the end of this video, I'm going to play the tribute that Chris Brown did for Michael Jackson's 40th year Thriller. It's about a 7-minute performance, and that might not have been the whole performance, but it's a nice performance. You must watch it, and you're going to say to yourself, that's disrespect also to Michael Jackson, and definitely to Chris Brown, because him and his team put in all that hard work. But it's definitely a disrespect to one of our icon legends, which is Michael Jackson. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south, unite from every alley and Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.